Hello, YouTube. Welcome to Factorio Bobs and Angels Land Edition, Episode 5. In this episode, hopefully, we build more stuff. One of the things we really need is to get this factory kind of cranking on a little bit more. Right now, it's producing, but it's not producing as much as we would want. I have a good amount of iron coming in here, but I think we want iron on both sides here as well. We only have ore sorting for the crushed sapphirite, so we're going to need the ore crushing for the statorite, I guess the other side as well, in a minute. So let's get some mining drills and get that side going too. So it looks like our iron should be okay for a while. Science should be able to ramp up a bit for us here. Maybe research, what do we want to research next? Yellow belts might not be a bad idea. Electrical energy distribution is always good. But I'm actually going to switch back to bullets and turrets. Some defensive posturing here. Cannon turret. Okay. Range 30. What's the range on a basic turret? Range 19. So it's one more, but it's a cannon turret. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. So I think we're going to have to tech that. Because, why not? We'll do all those. Our science should be kicking up pretty quickly soon. I think we need more assemblers here first. So we'll get some of that going while we're just hanging out. I'm also going to start chesting inserters as well. So if this has gotten everything it needs, like it appears it has, we will chest the rest of the inserters. Chests are hiding. Where are you hiding? Finally drop that next radar down if we want. We'll do an MK2 radar as well. We don't have a lot of steel because we're using a ton of our steel. Actually, we can't do that yet. It needs circuits. A lot of our steel was used to make silos, which requires 100 steel per silo. This is looking okay right now. This is not keeping up anymore. You're not getting copper. Why are you not getting copper? Probably because it's backwards. Always helps to have your buildings facing the right direction. Pro tip number 18. We're going to switch the direction here too. That way I can weave the copper through this way. The power line there. We're going to have to do something. I'm not sure how we're going to connect the wood across like that. So I need the wood over there. I guess I can go up and around. Or something. But we need more circuits to make more of these guys. But that all looks okay, so we just need more iron. More iron, please. A couple splitters here. We're going to balance this belt out. Gonna force it to load all sides. I don't actually know if that'll work. Let's do this instead. Put half the belt going this way and go again. That should actually work. It's kind of ugly where it is, so we'll put it right there. So it's one side of the belt right now. Now 50% of the belt will get pulled and go to the other side. If it can. Got some inserters here. Copy this. And I think the next thing I'm going to do is automate power lines. Wood power lines. So we have the wood right here, and we have the copper right here, so we can just do it right here. I'm going to grab you and one of you. I believe we want that building. Follow with that building. This one will make the power line itself. This one will make our copper cabling. We don't need 1,000,000 power lines produced a minute. Just a few. Should work. And you can go right there. Or something like that. So now we have power lines automated. And again, you don't need a ton. We just need it to kind of work. That'll give us 600. We'll go with a couple thousand. Looks like we have all the wood in the world anyway, so... This does appear to be working. This guy can't drop it because it's full. Red Science is producing, but it's still a bit slow because we need more inserters producing. So build a few more assemblers. We'll copy this over a couple times. So I'm normally not one to bring blueprints from one game to another, but I will copy recipes I've set up already. So if I've already built something like this, I will build more. Kind of weird how the iron isn't over here yet. Looks like it stopped or something for some reason. There's a little bit of a lull. I don't know if I stole all of it or what. And looks like we're producing at a decent pace now. How's power looking? Power is not good. So let's go get some more steam turbines here. So that's science we were making. Yeah, we're not making anymore. Okay. Let's just see how this... Oh, this is 200 in it. So this actually is not able to offload fast enough with our production, which is a good issue. We'll do that. Not both sides will be producing. And it appears the problem is we don't have enough raw ores right now. And these aren't getting enough of those ores. So that's an easy fix. So we're going to add another belt line here. This is a priority pickup. Because picking this up will mean that we get more ore producing. Too bad I didn't grab any of those power lines we had made. So this is going to get put into right over here somehow. How are we going to do that? I don't know. We'll find a way. We will find a way. No, I actually cannot put that there because this is where we offload the glass. So we can go here. And we need it to be right here. I think if I go up, it's easier than down. These 2 underground is not very, doesn't allow a lot of flexibility. Kind of limited to how you set these up. Put underground there, underground here. Kick this over. Which means that this can get pushed over. So I can side feed into there. But actually I think the real answer kind of revealed itself there. We're gonna go down here. This is gonna go like that. And we can just load right into here. It revealed itself to us. And it's all backwards. You, sir, are building your belts backwards. So it's only going to put on one side of the belt, which we don't want. One on both sides. This one can't pull properly. That's not the end of the world. These belts are not being produced fully saturated, though. It's another issue. Don't want to make mining. Burner mining drills. No burner mining drills, please. I put one more and then I'm gonna run away from here. Power is also not helping our cause here, but that's okay. 1,000 copper in there right now. And this iron line is now looking good. How's our friends the biters looking? They still haven't moved up in our territory yet. As we produce more and more and more pollution. We are now producing a substantial amount of pollution. This is typically how I would set up my power. Not how I have it set up over here. Stagger one up, and you can put the power lines in between. Seems to work quite nicely. So power is fine now. Power is fine. I think we begin the great ammo belt pull. How's our pollution looking? Pollution actually hasn't moved out very much from where we started. But if we move one ammo line and start that, it's one less pull I have to do later. Sometimes I feel like doing some of these things in spurts is better than doing it all at once. Otherwise your sanity will be gone. It's better to do it before I need to actually fight the biters. I will need some underground belts though. That is a lot of belts. I was going to delete it, but I don't think I can delete it. Maybe that will grow into a tree. Probably not, but here's for hoping. Never know what kind of crazy mods Bob and Archangel have thrown out. So we're now doing the great ammo line of 2021. Before I do that, I'm going to make sure the ammo's on both sides of the belt. Well, actually it doesn't really matter. It's fine on one side. It's fine. Physical projectile damage leveling again. It's good. And if I go right here, that's fine. That's good enough. So we're going to go to where our current turrets are, because we already have turrets there, so we might as well power them on. We want to miss that cliff. So somewhere over here should be good enough. Miss the cliff and not have to chop a million trees. That is the forever goal. Anyone who's built in a forest before and started chopping down 1,000 trees would know. The suffering is real. It's fun the first 20 trees. Then it becomes a little bit tedious. Just a little bit tedious. Okay, look at that. Perfect. So there's two benefits to having your ammo on an ammo line instead of chesting it in areas like this. One is it's always refilling itself. Good. Second is if your turret or your belt does die, the ammo is actually not lost. It just sits on the ground. So if for some reason you are losing a lot to the biters, putting it on belts instead of chests is better. We should also have a ton of walls as well, I think. We've been building walls for a long time as one of our dumps. I'm gonna grab yeah, we're gonna grab those turrets. You guys can come back home, come back into the fold. Can leave the walls, I guess. As a relic of a bygone era. Okay, that's looking okay. Ammo will be coming in about a week. No worries there. while I'm running. I do need to go down this way as well. So we're going to split the ammo line. Pull it down here. Oh, that was so close. This forest was designed for this belt. That worked way too well. Went right through a forest and chopped down like 2 trees. Must be a record. So I think we're gonna build the wall, I guess, right here and right there. So, veer this down. Cut this across. So these will be turrets here. Doesn't need to go all the way to the end, something like that. And then we need a splitter, and we're going to run it down here as well. Splitter can go like that. Run you right down here. I need way more turrets because obviously I don't have enough turrets on me. But this is half the battle right here. These are the super slow belts too, and that's okay. Put it right in front of the power line. I don't want it behind the power line because the spitters will attack the power line as well. So we always try and put it behind the power line. Or in front of the power line. So you have the turret here, inserter here. This is the turret. And if a spitter attacks a turret, it shouldn't kill the power line. But if you do it behind, you'll lose power lines. So there's a little bit of actual thought put into this belt system. A little bit. So kick the line out here. That should be good there. So we can defend our whole one side right now pretty quickly. I don't know where the pollution is the worst. It's pretty bad on this side, so I guess it'll be okay to do this. Science is flying off the shelf right now. Let's get some of these basic techs researched again. We have some rubite over here. Rubite has lead ore, nickel, aluminum, gold, tungsten, and titanium and tungsten ore. I was asked the question in one of the videos, what is the point of having the different ores? If you haven't figured out the point by now, well, because I really haven't explained it, why are you using a crusher or a sorter versus just crushing it and smelting it? Well, the sorting facility gives you a better yield, first off. Once you go through this process, you get more ore returned than if you were to just crush it and burn it. So that's reason number 1 why you go sorting versus this. Number 2 is, if I'm sorting this ore versus this ore, this one has copper, iron, cobalt, tin, uranium, aluminum. This is iron, copper, silicon, nickel, titanium, and zinc. So this is going to be iron focused, this will be copper focused, but it has the byproducts as well. This one here will be tin focused. This one will be copper. It's a copper one again. So the first ore is the one you get the most of. You can see this says iron trying to get out of here. It always has more of one than the other. It's very focused on the one side. And we're actually slowing down on our production because of the copper here. So I'm going to build another setup here and pull it all out too. So another blast furnace and I need more iron plates. So I have an induction furnace and a casting machine. So this actually follows like realistic smelting practices versus just smelting the ore raw. Is what Angels is all about. Which is actually super neat. So it changes the byproducts and it changes how the recipes are set up. Essentially is what's happening. So you can't just do the basic processes. Well, I don't know if you could. I don't think you could. I think you'd be really hard pressed if you just did the basic processes. I need one offsetting inside. So that should be good there now. Should be pulling the copper fast enough. Looks like I need more inserters here. And now these guys can offload the iron a bit better. Okay, that's looking good. You're looking good there. The ammo should be producing. I need a lot of iron right now. A lot of iron. Grab some more burner coal. The sorting facilities look like they're all working at max capacity. You're doing your thing over here. Looks like we have a good amount of silicon's pretty sad. Quite a bit of titanium or tin, but no silicon. Grab this. Turn that one furnace on over here, although I don't think that'll make a difference because it's not even making it all the way down. Although I'm not sure why that one's not able to grab. Not sure why that furnace actually needed me to fuel it. Something was wrong there. Not sure what furnace that was, so we'll leave it. I'm going to disconnect this and let the iron all sit in the warehouse for a minute. So we need to make a lot of turrets. And while that's happening, I'm going to look at the turret recipe and we're going to try and automate most of it. So we need submachine guns. Submachine guns need pistols. So if I have a pistol manufactory, I guess you could say. Pistol manufactory. Make some pistols here and then run the machine gun over. Because handcrafting it is kind of sad. So I'm going to put that there like that. I'll run the copper over instead. I kind of don't like how it does that, but it's okay. So this will make pistols here. Super simple. Character is in the way. Pistol will go into submachine gun, which will be right here. Submachine gun needs this, but it also needs gears. That works too, I guess, but that wasn't how we intended that to work. So you're gonna put gears here, and this guy will get his gears and his pistols. Submachine guns will go into... Oh, just right here. So with the copper, I can put the submachine gun right on this belt. We're gonna go long, so it's gonna insert on the far side, which is super slow anyways, but then, and then this will be a turret right here. Pick up and drop off. And now we have turrets automated. Decent. So I will no longer have to handcraft turrets. I can actually turn this back on. Let that do its thing. These guys are building. They're just super slow, and that's okay. I don't have the new assemblers. Maybe I'll do that next, actually. Assemblers might be nice. Get the military science pack, better pickaxe, sure. Advanced manganese, because clearly we have manganese already, so we need the advanced recipe. This is where you start getting overwhelmed. You're like, I don't know what to do. Just do one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Don't panic. Don't panic. That's the biggest mistake in these mod packs. Just make whatever you gotta make, your one recipe, and then move on from there. all the same thing. Build the one item to build the other item to build the other item. This looks like it's working. We're able to offload, so that's good. Iron is finally coming out, so we're getting more science coming in a second. I have turrets being automated, which is fantastic. Can I make some repair packs? And walls. We're gonna grab some walls and some repair packs. I don't think I've made a single repair pack yet. Probably can't even make them. Basic circuits in a repair pack. Rough. We only have 600 walls. Actually, I would have thought we had more walls than that. I think I'm gonna run the stone into here. Actually, no, I'm not. It's just too slow again. These chests are filling back up again on us. The setup here, it needs more of these guys. It's not able to keep up. But I could just make the stone here. Run that line like that. Run you down and across. Put another warehouse. This warehouse is going to be... I don't know what a silo can hold versus a... I think a silo just holds raw resources. Not really sure though. Not really sure what that does. We'll have to find out in a minute. What do you do? Oh, it's just a baby warehouse. That's perfect. It's perfect for our needs here right now. So we'll put the baby warehouse right... Maybe a little bit careful with your warehouse placement, especially if you have a million items in it, because it's really hard to move it when it has 50,000 items inside of it. Just as a heads up. This should start working. Like this here is actually, like it's hard for me to pick that up with my inventory and move it away somewhere. So while these are nice, at the same time they can be a little bit of a double-edged sword there. This is still, it's too not working up there, but that's okay. So give me more stone and everyone will be happy. Iron is producing. This is all working nicely now. That's good. I can put one more ore sorter if we felt so inclined. I have it, so we might as well place it quickly. Here it goes. Grab and drop. Offset, offset. At this point, the line is filling up again. So we could start pulling resources off it again. So go here and take the copper and run it out. Now I know that there's other reasons it can drop it off up here too, but it doesn't matter. We're just trying to get a little bit out of the line if possible. Could also do this though too. So it wouldn't be wrong to do it how we initially had it set up. But I could make it so the iron gets pulled out as well. It's just slag running down the line now. Just the slag. So if I were to add more down this line, the only thing I'm adding up here is slag. So hopefully I don't overwhelm the belt with slag. But we're getting more iron out of it. The turrets we built. 13 turrets is actually not bad, considering how slow they are to build. It's not going to be enough to really cover too much of the base, but it's a start. It's a start. So I'll pick areas where I think the biters will probably attack. That turret does cover it there, so that should be good. We could double up some of these walls as well. Where are these little guys most likely to attack? That's the demarcation line there. I think we leave it empty. Looks better. So that's good. The ammo will come down once the first turrets are satisfied. I think we leave the trees. I don't think I touch the trees. I can run a little bit faster if I run on this super fast belt. Another area where they'll probably attack is probably by the water. The water typically enrages these guys. It doesn't really enrage them, it's just they come from around the lake, so you're more likely to see them attacking, walking from here, cutting across and trying to go up. So they'll come here and then hit here probably somewhere and go up. We will not allow that. Cannot come into the sovereign land of Yamakara. We will defend this land with automation and obscene amounts of production. Making a nice base. Just takes a minute to get it going. That looked okay. We'll try that. To that. To that. And these turrets will defend each other. So if you attack one turret, the other turret should step up and start shooting as well. Not super happy having them to spread out, but as long as they can kind of overlap a bit, it should pull the biters if they attack this one to this turret, then to the next turret, then to the next turret. They'll all probably die, but it's a thought that counts. Repair these things. Kind of expensive to make, so kind of expensive. But that defends most of our western front, which is nice. And it's automated. So we're missing this section right here. But that's a pretty good chunk of our base defended already. Especially for how big we decided to go. 3 more turrets. Wow. So the issue is that is too slow. So, if I can make better assemblers. Did I not detect better assemblers? We just detect that, did I not? Hello? I was sure we tech that. Yeah, we did. Automation 2. So the machine's actually not hiding here. We have assembly machine. Oh, it is right here. Never mind. It's yellow. This needs these, which need tinned copper wire and carbon. Those are 2 recipes we actually have nothing of yet, so I can't really build that. That's a next video thing. So we do have tin right here. So we could actually start the tin production line. Let's actually do that. Let's get that going. Put a bunch of these guys here. Can't really do much more defense until our turrets automate, which are building like turtles, so could do this though. Get some tin up and running. The Adventures of Tintin. Gonna copy that. Only because I don't want to have to make all my inserters again. Tin is very used material in these playthroughs. You will be making a lot of tin stuff. It's a side product using a lot of stuff. So we're going to pick up and we're going to drop there. We're going to pick up and we're going to drop there. So we have one in picking up and then we have one offloading. This might not even smelt the tin. It's not smelting the tin. We need one of these. Uh-oh. Okay, that doesn't work. I need a blast furnace setup then. Well, that was fun. Pretty sure it's a blast furnace setup. We tried. Valiant effort. So if you need like blast furnace setup, we'll put it down over here then. We can do a loop-de-loop here and cut it across. I'm almost positive it's blast furnace then. If it's not building like that, it's always a... It's a Archangels 6-6. Blast furnace setup. Put it right there. Obviously that's wrong right now, that's okay. We can actually do some more iron blast furnacing. Look at that. I want more iron. I would love some more iron. What am I missing? I think I'm missing copper actually right now. Sure am. So we got 4 of those. 6 of those actually is probably right. I don't have enough steel. Ugh. The steel's producing so bad. There's 2 in there. That's not good. That is not good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn some of these off now. I need the iron to get pushed down to the steel. This needs to come off. We need steel now, and this is not working. Steel can be done in the furnaces as well, but we need it to start working for me. So this is the basic way of doing it, and you get a pretty bad yield out of it, but there's more advanced ways. This is 24 steel plates, which are... be there in a month. You guys all offloaded properly here. That's good there. So we don't have any induction furnaces. Looks like we actually have too much molten iron. Which is exactly the problem I wanted to see. Because molten iron just means I place a couple more of those and I expanded my production. That is the problem you want. In a world of many problems, that's the best problem. That's looking good. That is looking good. I like to see this not able to offload. That is what we want to see. I want it to be able to have too much, I can't even pick it up anymore. Delicious. So we definitely can't make these yet because we don't have any clay bricks. So we're not moving to tier 2 anytime soon. This is working really well right now. Copper's still fine, so I don't need to jump to the next recipe for copper with the staterite. So we'll leave that alone. I need one more induction furnace for tin, though. We We are getting some steel being produced here in a second. How much do I have right now? I have 12. I need 24. I believe I have everything else I need. We're going to place the blast furnace down and make sure that this is indeed correct. And then run all our belts and make sure that's good to go. And then we just drop our induction furnace. And Bob's your uncle. So yeah, nickel. No, tin. Nickel. This will be switched to molten tin. You'll start to notice there's a lot more recipes popping up. It's getting to be a lot. Remember, don't be overwhelmed. Just take it one item at a time. Like anything else in Factorio. And we need a fuel line. Give me some fuel. That won't work. That won't work either. We can put it right there. Somehow go through this. I know what we can do. Easy. That was so easy. There we go. We got our fuel over here now. That's good. Give you guys some power. Power to the inserters. Well, you don't have any power. Can't connect across. So it'll have fuel. It's going to have tin. So it's going to start making its little ingots there. So that's good. Silicone. There's still so little silicone. You'll notice that we have 2,600 tin in there and 500 silicone. So you definitely need the other ores if you're going to produce that at any proper acceptable rate. You cannot just use the base recipes. You would have a huge base and you'd be producing a whole lot of nothing. So we're going to dump this induction furnace down there. It's a little bit neat for me, but it'll get messy. I'm actually going out of my way to try and make it neat because I know how bad it's going to get. And yeah, that's coming from me. It's going to get bad. There's so much going on. And I kind of know a little bit of the recipes already, but it's... I will be overwhelmed quite soon. Once we get into Bob's Petrochem, or Petrochem, is where things really, really get out of hand. So this is good. Now we're producing that. And now we're making tin. Tin is nowhere to offload, so I'm going to quickly make an offload section for that. We do have vehicle repair stuff going on here, which looks kind of cool. Where are the chests hiding? Chests. We need more steel for the chests. Let's use a little baby silo. One more steel. If I could make a big silo, I would. But I don't have 50 steel. But the steel's producing now, and that's good. The iron's producing. The science is producing well. We are flying through the tech tree. Gonna run that right there. That looks about right. We'll keep it for a rainy day. And we do have room to expand. This is not enough room to expand. I can already tell you that. It's like, I think it's like 4 more steps to go across. Maybe 5 more steps for the most advanced ore processing. I'm not actually sure how far it is, but it is definitely not enough space. But yeah, I think we'll stop the video there. I hope you like my advanced smelting so far. It's slowly but surely getting there. And we now have a bit of a defensive posture going on here. So soon we'll have the rest of the land claimed, and then we'll be moving on from there. So that is the episode. Episode 5, Bobs and Angels, Land Edition. So until next time, Have a good day. Ciao for now.